that the 7 hidden prophecies of the end time are already happening right now, but you don't know about. Today, we are going to uncover the 7 hidden prophecies of the end time and the danger behind them.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. High alert as conflict escalates overseas. From the beginning of time.
The 7 prophecies of the end time are happening right now.
What if I told you that the biggest secrets about the end of time were never actually hidden? What if they were right there, in your news feed, in the weather, in the wars you scroll past every morning before your coffee even gets cold? 7 prophecies, ancient, powerful, and they are unfolding right now, in front of every single one of us, and most people don't even blink. Tonight, we are going to walk through all 7, one by one, and by the time we get to the last one, you're going to sit back and you're going to say, I've seen this, I felt this, I just didn't have a name for it. Stay with me, because this one is going to change the way you see everything. Let's go back, way back, not to a classroom, not to a library with dusty books. Let's go back to the feeling you get sometimes, late at night, when everything is quiet and something inside you whispers something is coming. You can't explain it, you just feel it, like the air before a storm, that heavy, thick kind of silence that animals can sense before humans even look up at the sky. That feeling, it has a name, and tonight, we are giving it 7 names. The first prophecy says this: knowledge will increase so fast that man will not be able to keep up with himself. Think about that for a second. 100 years ago, a farmer in a small village knew everything he needed to know. The land, the seasons, his family, his God. That was his whole world, and it was enough. Today, a 14-year-old girl in a small town can access more information on her phone than every library in the ancient world combined. We have more knowledge than we have ever had. More schools, more degrees, more data, more technology moving faster than our own minds can follow. But here's the strange part, and this is what nobody talks about. With all this knowledge, people are more lost than ever, more confused, more anxious, more searching. We know more and we understand less. That is not a coincidence. That is the first prophecy, walking around in sneakers and a Wi-Fi connection. The second one is softer, and somehow that makes it more dangerous. It doesn't just say wars. It says wars and rumors of wars. Rumors. Think about what a rumor does. It travels faster than truth. It gets into people's hearts before the facts can catch up. And right now, there is not a single continent on this earth that is fully at peace. Wars in the east, tensions in the west, countries pointing fingers, leaders making threats, and even the places that aren't fighting yet are holding their breath. But the rumor part, that's what lives in our phones. That's the headlines, the breaking news alerts, the videos that autoplay before you even decide to watch them. We are soaked in the rumors of conflict every single day, and we have become so used to it that we call it the news. The second prophecy didn't say it would be loud. It said it would be normal. And that is exactly what has happened. Now this third one, this one always gives people chills. It says there will be earthquakes, famines, strange weather. But the key word that most people skip over is in diverse places, meaning places that were never supposed to shake will shake. And we have watched that happen. Earthquakes in countries that never had them, floods in deserts, snow in places that have never seen winter, wildfires in places that used to be green. Heat so intense that the ocean itself starts to boil from underneath. Scientists have names for all of it. Climate change, tectonic shifts, atmospheric pressure, and they're not wrong. Those things are real. But the timing of it all, the way it keeps accelerating, the way it keeps showing up in places that don't make sense on any map, that is harder to explain with just science alone. The earth is speaking. The third prophecy said it would. And the earth has never been louder than it is right now. This fourth one is the one that hits different, because it's personal. It says that in the last days, people will walk away from faith, from truth, from the things they were raised to believe. Not slowly, not quietly, but in large numbers. And they will do it with confidence, like they are waking up when really, they are walking deeper into sleep. Look around. Churches that used to overflow are now half empty. Communities that used to be built on shared values are now fighting over what values even mean. The things that used to hold families together, the Sunday dinners, the prayers before bed, the belief in something bigger than yourself, those things are becoming old stories that grandparents tell. And here's the part that breaks your heart a little. Many of the people walking away aren't walking away because they found something better. They are walking away because they are tired, hurt, disappointed by people who were supposed to represent something good but didn't live up to it. The prophecy didn't say people would stop believing because they found truth. It said they would stop believing because they would be offended, wounded, disillusioned. And that, more than anything, should make us look inward before we look up. And that leads us straight into the fifth one. The love of many will grow cold. Not all love, not every person, but many. And cold is a very specific word. Not angry, not hateful, just cold, indifferent, distant. Think about the world we're living in right now. People can watch someone cry on a video and just scroll past. Someone can shout for help and dozens of people can walk right by because they assume someone else will stop. Neighbors don't know each other's names anymore. People are more connected online and more disconnected in person than at any other point in human history. We have 1,000 followers and no one to call at 2 in the morning. That is not a technology problem. That is a heart problem. And the fifth prophecy named it thousands of years before the first smartphone was ever dreamed of. It said the coldness would come, not like ice, like distance, like people learning how to not feel as a way of surviving. And we built entire systems, entire apps, entire lifestyles that made that coldness comfortable. Now, right here, this is the prophecy that always catches people off guard, because this one is not dark. This one is actually breathtaking. It says, before the end comes, the message of hope, of truth, of redemption will reach every corner of the earth, every nation, every tongue, every people.
And for most of history, that seemed impossible. How do you reach the tribes in the deepest jungles? How do you reach the people behind walls and borders and governments that shut every door? How do you cross every ocean and mountain and language barrier with a single message? And then we invented the internet. Right now, as you're watching this, someone in a village with no electricity but one shared phone is hearing these words for the first time. Someone in a country where this message is illegal is watching through a cracked screen in a dark room. Someone who has never stepped inside any building of worship is having their first real conversation with something bigger than themselves through a screen. The sixth prophecy is the only one being fulfilled by human hands that were guided by something they didn't fully understand. We built the tools, but someone else knew we would. And now, the seventh one, this is the quiet one, the one that doesn't announce itself. It just sits there and lets you put together on your own. It says, the generation that sees all of these things begin to happen will not pass until everything is complete. Every single one of the six prophecies we just walked through, they are not coming. They are not almost here. They are happening simultaneously, together, layered on top of each other like a song that has been building for centuries and is finally reaching its final movement. And you are not just watching this, you are living in it. You are the generation this was written about, the one that has more access to truth and more reasons to ignore it than any generation before you, the one that can hear this message on a device in your hand and still choose what to do with it. That is not a small thing. That is an enormous, terrifying, beautiful responsibility.